From the Delhi studios of Republic TV, it's time for Arnab Goswami on The Debate.
Arnab Goswami on The Debate at 10, powered by Amrita University, Puric and Lupizyme Plus.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Spanning 5 cities and 3 countries is one big, massive pornography racket. At the center of this man, Raj Kundra. The Republic Media Network, in a deep investigation, has uncovered the hidden truth about the sexual exploitation of these young women as victim after victim of Raj Kundra and others begin to speak out. Can the Bollywood lobby remain silent once again because the women targeted were not lower in the economic pecking order according to them? Ladies and gentlemen, the hypocrisy of Bollywood is amazing. No loud protest. The entire so-called industry is desperately trying hard to look away and disown what's happening. Here is the story and then we debate.
महाराष्ट्र साइबर सेल की इन्वेस्टिगेटिंग टीम को जिस व्यक्ति ने सबसे पहले अपना बयान दिया वो कोई और नहीं बल्कि मैं हूं। मार्च 2021 में साइबर सेल के ऑफिस पर जाकर मैंने अपना निष्पक्ष बयान दिया।
Raj Kundra was arrested in Bollywood's biggest scandal. Today his bail was rejected, and while a nervous industry is silent, Republic Media Network's special investigative teams have cracked open the case and unearthed a rot and operations of sexual exploitation across 5 cities and 3 countries. The findings are unstoppable. This is no art, this is no erotica, this is exploitation.
Behind me, eminent hotel of Newtown have been seen. This is the hotel where the 2 young women have been complained that they were brought to this hotel to shoot some pornographic content and they shoot some adult movie content. The cops came on the basis of the complaint and they examined the register book of this hotel and also they examined the CCTV footages of the hotel.
কিন্তু এক কথা বলে নিয়ে গিয়ে রীতিমতো আমাদেরকে যে হিউজ কিছু পরিমাণ আমাদের টাকা দিয়েছে তাও না 3 থেকে 3,500 টাকা করে দেওয়া হয়েছে আমাদেরকে দিয়ে আর এই কাজগুলো আমাদেরকে করানো হয়েছে।
এগুলো কোথায় শুট হতো?
এটা আমাদেরকে এক জায়গায় ডেকেছিল একটা ওই আপনার বালিগঞ্জের ওইদিকে একটা স্টুডিওতে আর আরেকটা হচ্ছে নিউটাউন প্রাইড হোটেলে।
কি চাও এদের কি চাও এরা থেকে শাস্তি হোক কি চাও?
আর নিশ্চয়ই চাই শাস্তি হোক যাতে এরা আর কোনো অন্তত আমি চাই যে ময়নাকার নন্দিতার হাতে যেন আমার মতো আর কোনো মেয়ে যেন না পড়ে আমার মতো কোনো মেয়েকে যেন যে পাশে থেকে মানে সল্টলেকে থেকে তাকে অন্য জায়গায় মা বাবার ঘর ছেড়ে আর একটা জায়গায় কোনো জায়গায় ভাড়া রেন্ট নিয়ে তাকে থাকতে হচ্ছে এরকম যেন না হয় আর কোনো মেয়ের সাথে যেন এরকম না হয়।
The Republic Media Network investigation team has confirmed that a case has been filed in Kolkata's Newtown. The police have confirmed that victims were lured at a 5-star hotel where shooting of these porn videos took place. Like in Mumbai, the police claim a foreign link and the role of a man called Yash Thakur, whom they claim is linked to Newflix, the platform on which this alleged porn content was allegedly uploaded.
আমাকে প্রথমে দীপজয় বলে একজন ছিল তো ও আমাকে প্রথমে ওর সাথে আমার ফেসবুক থ্রু আলাপ হয়েছিল যে এই মানে মডেল হাব থেকেই যে আমাদের ফেসবুকে কলকাতা যে মডেল হাব যে পেজটা আছে ওখান থেকেই আমার ওর সাথে আলাপ হয়েছিল তো আমাকে নর্মালি জিজ্ঞাসা করেছিল যে তুমি কি ফটোশ্যুট করো এইসব আমি বলেছিলাম না আমি টোটালি ফ্রেশার বাট আমি যেহেতু ছোটোবেলা থেকে ডান্সের সাথে যুক্ত আছি তো আমি এটা করতে চাই আমার ইন্টারেস্ট আছে তো যদি এরকম কোনো ফটোশ্যুট থাকে তো আমাকে জিজ্ঞাসা করেছিল যে কি ফটোশ্যুটে তুমি ইন্টারেস্ট আছো তো আমি বলেছিলাম নর্মালি শাড়ি শ্যুট ট্র্যাডিশনাল শ্যুট এরকম তো ও বলেছিল যে ঠিক আছে, যদি কিছু থাকে তো আমি তোমাকে জানাবো। তো জানুয়ারির 5 তারিখেও আমাকে মানে 2020 জানুয়ারি 5 তারিখে আমাকে জানিয়েছিল যে এরকম একটা শ্যুট আছে, শাড়ি শ্যুট আছে, যেখানে হালকা নর্মালি ক্লিভেজ শো, হালকা বোল্ডের ওপর হবে, ক্লিভেজ শো ব্যাকলেস শো এরকম থাকবে, তো তুমি এই শ্যুটটা কি করবে? তো আমি বলেছিলাম যে ঠিক আছে, যে আমি এখানে শ্যুটটা করতে চাই। তো বলেছিল যে ঠিক আছে, তাহলে তোমাকে আমার আরেকজনই রেফারেন্সে আছে, ওর সাথে আমি কন্ট্যাক্ট করিয়ে দেবো, তো তুমি ওর সাথে কন্ট্যাক্ট করে ওখানে চলে যাও। এবার তনিমা যেই মেয়েটা আছে দীপজয়, তখন আমার নাম্বারটা তনিমা বলে, তনিমা বিশ্বাস,
ওরা কি ওখানেই থাকতো, মানে স্টুডিওতে থাকতো যখন শ্যুট হতো?
হ্যাঁ ওখানেই ছিল, হ্যাঁ। এবার ওদেরই যেহেতু পুরো ব্যাপারটার সাথে যুক্ত ওরা, তো ওরাই এই কাজটা করায়। তো ওখানে আমরা গিয়ে তখন দেখলাম যে আরও 3 জন ওখানে আছে মেয়ে, তো যিনি মেকআপ আর্টিস্ট ছিলেন, ফটোগ্রাফার 2 জন ছিলেন, আর এই মৈনাক আর ওই তনিমার যে কোঅর্ডিনেটর যে ছিলেন সুমন, ও ছিল। আর হচ্ছে তনিমা আমাদের সাথে যায়নি, তনিমা আমাদেরকে ওখান থেকেই গাড়ি করে দিয়ে ও আর যায়নি আমাদের সাথে। আর তারপরে মৈনাক আর নন্দিতা এরা ছিল। তারপরে আমাদের শ্যুটটা যখন প্রথমে যেই ফার্স্ট মেয়েটার শ্যুটটা হলো, তখন আমরা যেটা আমাদেরকে বলে নিয়ে যাওয়া হয়েছিল যে নর্মালি শাড়ি শ্যুট হবে, যেহেতু ওটা হয়নি, তো তখন আমরা ডিরেক্টলি নন্দিতাকে গিয়ে বলেছিলাম আমরা যে ম্যাম আমরা তো এই কাজটার জন্য আমরা আসিনি, আমাদের তো এটা টোটালি মানে ফলস বোঝানো হয়েছে যে না এটা এরকম। তখন বলেছিল যে না আমরা তো তোমাদের যে কোঅর্ডিনেটর আছে ওনাকে বলেছিলাম, এবার ওরা যেহেতু তোমাদেরকে বলেনি সেটা ওদের ফল্ট, আমার এখানে কিছু করার নেই। রিসেন্টলি এই 2 দিন আগে আমার এই ভিডিওটা ভাইরাল হয়েছে, যেটা অলরেডি নিউফ্লিক্স বলে যে অ্যাপটা আছে, ওটার সাথে সাথে টেলিগ্রাম যেটা অ্যাপটা আছে ওই অ্যাপেও এই ভাইরাল হয়ে গেছে, অলরেডি অনেকটাই ভাইরাল হয়ে গেছে আমার ভিডিওটা।
With 2 victims in Kolkata claiming a connection to Newflix app where porn content was allegedly uploaded, our investigative team started to dig further and a Kanpur connection emerged. It led us to a man called Yash Thakur, who is now under the scanner of the Mumbai police. So who exactly is Yash Thakur and what is the Kanpur link? We tracked him down, we spoke to him and he denied any links to Raj Kundra.
मैं आपको हमारे सारे डॉक्यूमेंट भेज देता हूँ कि न्यूफ्लिक्स यूएस रजिस्टर्ड कंपनी है, उसका राज कुंद्रा से कोई लेना देना नहीं दूर दूर तक।
अच्छा एक चीज,
मैं एक कंसल्टेंट हूँ जो कि बहुत सारी कंपनीज के लिए सर्विसेज का काम करता है।
जी जी
ठीक है, मैं अपना सर्वर इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर ओटीटी प्लेटफॉर्म्स को देता हूँ, बैंडविड्थ बेचता हूँ, बहुत सारी चीजें हैं। तो मैं एक कंपनी के लिए काम नहीं करता हूँ, मैं बहुत सारी कंपनीज के लिए काम करता हूँ। मैं आपको ऑडियो कॉल पे क्लैरिफिकेशन दे सकता हूँ, सारे डॉक्यूमेंट।
क्या कभी इनकी कंपनी के लिए कॉल किया था, मतलब काम किया था क्या राज कुंद्रा वाले?
नहीं भाई, राज कुंद्रा से दूर दूर तक लेना देना नहीं, कभी बात भी नहीं, मैं शक्ल देखी कभी मिला नहीं।
In Kanpur, we tracked down Yash Thakur's family members who certainly did not deny that funds were basically coming in from Singapore.
क्राइम ब्रांच की टीम भी आई थी मुंबई से, किस तरह की पूछताछ आपसे?
फैमिली डिटेल्स, सिर्फ फैमिली डिटेल्स, आपके कितने बच्चे हैं, क्या है, उनकी पढ़ाई लिखाई कहाँ हुई है और अभी एट प्रेजेंट कहाँ है वो।
सर कितने घंटे पूछताछ चली तकरीबन?
करीब 3-4 घंटे।
सर आपके अकाउंट भी हैं जिन पे ट्रांजैक्शन को लेकर के पूछताछ की गई, उन अकाउंट्स को भी फ्रीज कर दिया गया, कितने अकाउंट हैं और कहाँ?
मेरे पास सिर्फ एक अकाउंट है, मतलब SBI का, जो पैसा आया था पहली बार वो वही फ्रीज है।
कितना पैसा आया था?
5 लाख।
कहाँ से आया था?
इसीलिए भेजा था लड़के ने, हम लोग बीमार चल रहे थे, पैसा चाहिए था तो भेजा था।
और क्या पूछताछ में चीजें निकल कर सामने आई, चूंकि आपकी बहू के अकाउंट में भी 2 करोड़ के ऊपर का अमाउंट है?
वो तो वहाँ सिंगापुर में है, अब उसमें क्या मालूम किसके अकाउंट में कितना पैसा है, क्या नहीं है।
Alleged victims in Kolkata, doors under scrutiny in Kanpur, alleged fund flow from Singapore, arrests in Mumbai, and a London connect already broken by Republic.
Behind me, the office of Carnan Limited, we spoke to a staff member in the building who refused to divulge details, but has confirmed that the building housed the office of Carnan Limited. The investigation in Mumbai has revealed that Raj Kundra company Vihan used Carnan Limited to upload porn videos on the app.
In the course of the Republic Media Network investigation, it's becoming clear women in financial distress in search of work were exploited. Raj Kundra may well be the center of an alleged pornography racket that has porn producers operating across the country and has its web and fund flow across the world. These are investigations that will bring the truth out. Justice will be done, irrespective of Bollywood's jittery silence. A Republic Media Network investigative report.
If you see the details of which have come out in that report, and we have many reporters and a couple of investigative teams also following leads here, you see the kind of transactions here. A lot of money is being made by individuals. The second point, which is coming out, is that it's very well organized. You've got Raj Kundra, and then you've got an outsourcing of pornography. You've got an outsourcing of pornography, which means there's a pornography central ring in Mumbai, and then they outsource it. Someone in Bhopal, someone in Kolkata. Pornography is outsourced. And then you have betting on pornography. Can you believe it? Can you believe it, Mamta? Betting on pornography. You know, this is such an organized crime racket. What amazes me is that it remained hidden so long, Mamta. That's what actually amazes me. Mamta Kale, let's open the debate. Mamta.
Well, yes. Yeah. Yes. Good evening and thank you, Mr. Goswami. First of all, congratulations to you and your team for unearthing this truth. And, you know, it was so disappointing and disheartening to hear how these financially distressed women were exploited by Raj Kundra and his entire gang. And not only in Mumbai, in many places and many cities and states of India. And, you know, Raj Kundra is not somebody whose name suddenly and for the first time have cropped up in an illegal or immoral activity. He's been, if I may say so, he's been a wanted guy for betting, for underworld connections, and now for pornography. So it is high time that we make an example by giving strict punishment to Raj Kundra and make it absolutely clear that the land of the law doesn't allow anybody to carry out any illegal activity here in India in the name of erotica, adult or bold content. So we really have to take a call on it. And one more thing I want to say, that those who have been saying that we, the people, are, you know, putting in efforts to defame Bollywood or entertainment industry. I just want to tell them one thing in no uncertain words.
No, nobody does that. I'd say this. I'd say this.
Absolutely. So we will.
I'd say this.
Call out those
absolutely. You see, Mamta,
in the name of entertainment, in the name of creative freedom, are doing illegal activities and are, you know, exploiting poor women. No, we won't allow that. And I, as an individual and as a responsible citizen of this nation, will continue to talk about these people and will continue to expose them. Whether somebody likes it or doesn't like it, it's their call.
No, absolutely we will. And having said that, I want to say one more thing, you know. Viewers, and Purnima Advani, Ishkaran will understand exactly where I'm coming from. I won't name anyone, but everyone understands what I mean. You know, it's so sad that the media has forgotten its job. Interesting, you know, Ishkaran, in this particular case, it's only the Republic Media Network which is exposing these links.
I was about to say that.
You know, it's almost as if, almost Shruti, if I were to tell you, almost as if for a lot of people in the media it's okay. And I feel that's terrible, because I remember when we all reported the Sushant case, I still stand by everything I said in the Sushant case. Everything I said. But I know that there were others who did U-turns, went on their knees obsequiously, licked the dust and apologized. For what? For what? Because you got, you know, you got questioned by Bollywood? And gather some courage. I think it's very important to say today, why is Bollywood quiet? AKashdeep, listen. You and Shoaib, listen straight to me tonight. And I want you on the debate with Purnima Advani and Shruti Gera. Ishkaran, just coming to you. I mean, does Bollywood not think? One of the companies under the scanner has been promoted by Shilpa Shetty. Shilpa Shetty has been from Bollywood. Shilpa Shetty has been a member of Bollywood. When Bollywood says, oh, finger on your lips, cult of silence, Not a word. Doesn't matter to us. Yes, we will talk about peace with Pakistan. Yes, we must talk about how to build bridges with Pakistan. But we must not talk about the massive porn racket being run by Kundra. The question is on to you. I know other channels won't ask. Republic will, AKashdeep will ask you every day. And you want me to open the phone lines, you'll realize how many of the people of this country are with me and how many are with you, AKashdeep. You want a sample?
But
you want a sample?
On this, Arnab.
So I'm asking the question tonight.
Please.
Should Bollywood be quiet about the porn racket? I say no.
Yeah.
They should show their conscience.
Arnab.
You know how big this has been, the most vile exploitation of women.
They should not speak about this.
The most vile.
Can I come in, please? They should.
Yes, go on.
They should. Arnab,
yes, go on, AKashdeep. Who's speaking first?
Debate too. They should
Louder.
speak. Yes, they should speak up. They should speak up. I am not as portrayed on the slide. I am not on the other side of the debate. Even in earlier debates regarding Kundra, I said if he's crossed the line, he has to be punished. Let the matter go to court. His bail was rejected today on valid grounds.
Cross the line?
Data destroyed.
1 second.
So there is a chance of
see the words he uses. No, Purnima Advani, look at the words he uses. If he crossed the line. Cross the line of what?
Which line is he talking about? You see, this is a clear crime.
I'm talking about what the court said.
It's the crime of obscenity.
Can I answer? Will you answer what I meant? Purnima. Yes,
this
Purnima,
is clear-cut obscenity.
Cross the line.
Clear-cut obscenity under Section 292 of the Indian Penal Code. There is no question of any lines. Any silence is a crime of omission.
I am
any right-thinking person has to speak up against this crime of silence. You cannot be silent on something like this.
Purnima, from day one, we have said that this is wrong. I have also told
there is no
Arnab,
question of wrong. This is a crime. This is a
who is we?
Crime. This is exploitation.
Who is we?
This is exploitation of women who cannot afford. You see, taking advantage of the poor in the country, taking advantage of the poor women in the country by the rich is something that has to stop. The country cannot proceed. The country cannot progress if this is the kind of exploitation.
No, we
goes
can't.
on.
No, I think I am with you, Purnima. No.
Who is arguing on this point?
No. This is
what you're saying is wrong.
No. 1 second. It's not a question of argument. It's a question of being vocal. There are two differences. I want to go to Shruti. Shruti has a story to share. 1 minute, please. A minute, please. A minute, my friend Akashdeep. You see, listen, Akashdeep.
You know that.
Akashdeep, listen.
You know the bigwigs don't speak.
No, Akashdeep. Who's a bigwig, yeah? Bigwig by which measure?
You know the bigwigs don't speak.
Who's which bigwig? No. 1 second. 1 second.
Don't speak.
Bigwig?
They're not as vocal as
bigwig? I'll tell you one thing. A person, hear it from me, Akashdeep now. Hear it from me. A person who does not gather the courage to issue public statements, which includes all of the people in Bollywood who have not taken positions on this big porn racket, is certainly not big and is wearing a wig on their conscience. So don't talk to me about your big wigs. I don't give a damn to big wigs. I'm talking about conscience. I'm talking about conscience. I refuse to believe. No. I want Shruti to come in. No.
Which country?
Just 1 minute.
Defending them.
Just 1 minute. No, 1 minute.
This is the smallest wig. The person who doesn't have the guts to speak is the smallest wig in the country. The person who exploits women is the smallest wig. What big wigs are you talking about? There is equality before the laws. You cannot exploit a young poor woman and then say that there was a
so-called celebrities that Arnab spoke about.
What kind of big wigs are you talking about?
Don't pick a particular word out of context. I'm talking about the celebrities that Arnab spoke about.
That's your word. Respect the rights of the young woman. Respect the rights of the women who you have been exploiting.
Don't pick up a word.
All right. So 1 minute, please. I just want to. I want to.
Nudity. As simple
Can I get in just Shruti and 1 minute? I'll call out names. I'm calling out Shruti and Shoaib. Just a minute, Shruti and Shoaib on the screen. A minute.
Yes.
I want to, viewers, ask you, if you saw the video there, Shruti, there was a video where we played a recording of a young lady and we deliberately concealed the lady's identity. And she's in Kolkata. She's not from a wealthy background. She was desperately looking for work. I think we all know how many people lost their jobs. People did not have livelihoods. And this includes people who are models and actors and others, right? Now, being a model and an actor is a legitimate profession. Being a model and an actor does not make you a prey for these kind of people. And you saw this young lady, she said, we were paid 3,000 or 3,500 rupees. Our videos were made. These were put up all across social media. She says, I'm having to live alone right now. I am facing a lot of social stigma. My videos have been uploaded on all kinds of social media platforms. It is terrible. This is the worst form of exploitation. I'm still calling upon Bollywood and others, not just Bollywood, if they have a conscience, to come out and start talking about this. But I want to ask you, Shruti, I view this as exploitation. Is exploitation new or is it only being spoken about now?
Absolutely. No, absolutely, Arnab. I work with a lot of NGOs, so I'm aware that this is what they do. What I'm reading in reports, the threats, these criminal clauses stating that you will have to, indulge in nudity. This is a criminal clause. You cannot enforce nudity via a contract like that. And then these models were even told that if you do not oblige with this, we will leak your personal stuff. Who are they to leak anybody's personal contacts? And this is a threat. This is a threat to life. One girl, Sagarika Shona, who spoke about it, is getting rape and death threats today. This is absolute exploitation. Not just exploitation, they are also corrupting the youth. Why does Bollywood always run this propaganda? We know they've been running this political propaganda. We know how they have this anti-Hindu sentiment. We know what they're up to, and now this is what they're doing. This is what they're doing, bringing porn into the industry, and this is what you call entertainment and erotica. You think that our youth should be indulging in erotica now?
You are such
this
a
is just,
funny
This is
woman.
nothing but
Who
trying to an absolute attempt to corrupt.
We do not believe in Hindu and Muslim strategies here in Bollywood. You are such a funny woman. You are segregating the film industry.
Oh, you absolutely do. You absolutely do. Take Tandav. Take any web series. Take absolutely any script. You run an anti-Hindu agenda. Absolutely is. Every single movie that is made, every web series and every OTT content that is made is running an anti-Hindu agenda and anti-India agenda as well. Yes, I am a funny woman, I acknowledge.
Okay, but let's not get into... No, Shruti at the same time, 1 second. 1 minute. Shoaib, 1 minute. Shoaib, 1 minute. Just one minute, Shoaib. A minute. Shruti, 1 minute. Shoaib, hear me. Shoaib, hear me. 1 minute. Shoaib, 1 minute. Listen to me. The core issue. Shruti, this issue where you said that there is an anti-Hindu sentiment is something we can discuss at another point. But Shoaib is running away from the real issue, Ishkaran. Yes. The real issue is, I'm coming back to you, Shruti, in a minute. The real issue is, these people have calibrated way exploited women in financial distress. They have misled women to shoot pornographic content. Then these women... Yes. With this pornographic content, which they have been forced into, have been threatened and blackmailed.
Arnab,
their lives have been ruined.
Yes, Arnab, before I get on
and this is being done from Singapore and London and Mumbai and Bhopal and God knows where.
Yeah. Arnab, 1 second. It's a question to me. Let me answer it, please. Arnab, before I get into the, please have some decency. It's a question to me.
Down.
You don't have decency in Bollywood. Please have decency here. It's a question to me. Let me speak and then you can answer. Arnab, before I get onto this serious issue, I want to say something on the lighter side. Once I saw you doing this investigation, I felt after Sushant Singh Rajput case, Bollywood already loves us so much After this investigation, they are going to make her effigy and use it as a dartboard after whatever they smoke or drink or whatever they have. I won't be surprised. So kudos to you for doing this investigation now and bringing me on the debate. They are going to love us. But on the serious issue of this,
thank you.
Yes, it is a very serious issue which needs investigation, and why Bollywood bigwigs also need to speak up is so that youngsters and young girls coming in, young boys also, let us be very clear, young boys are also exploited. You probably will get to know of that also. Young girls or young boys coming to the industry know that this is not the norm. This is not what they have to do to make a success, because the seniors of the industry will speak up and assure and protect them. That is how you build an institution. You as an editor have to speak up for young journalists. I as a lawyer have to speak up for interns who come into the profession. We all have to do it. And these people are massive influencers. They must speak up. And secondly, what we have to see here is, that is two aspects of it. Girls who are doing it, there are two aspects of it. Girls who are doing it willingly. I use the word boys and girls both, because anybody can be exploited, a boy or a girl.
What are you talking?
But let us be very clear also. That is why I started by saying boys and girls, anybody young, vulnerable can be exploited. It's not only boy. We know how certain youngsters are exploited as men in this industry, which is famous for it. And some big names are famous for men having to give various kinds of auditions. So it is not a gender issue, it's a vulnerability issue.
Everybody on the panel understands this point.
It is a vulnerability issue of anybody, man or woman, who is exploited in this industry. There are documented cases of young men being exploited also. So let us not get into a man or woman issue. It is about a vulnerable individual being exploited. Secondly, those who are doing it willingly, that is of course their choice, and nobody can have an objection to that. It is only about, are people being exploited? Are they being blackmailed? Are they being forced? Are they being coerced? That is the question here. That is the question here, and that needs to be answered squarely. That you are not willing to answer, and that Bollywood is not willing to speak up for. That Bollywood is not willing to get accountability for. That is the problem here.
You did it with your own consensus, because you were giving.
If it is consent, then there is. That's what I'm saying. Then it's there are two debates here.
I don't understand. Ranjana Kumari on the consent issue. No. 1 minute. I'd like to get Ishkaran 1 minute. Ishkaran, Purnima Advani on the consent issue. A minute, please. Just a minute. Barkha, I heard you. I want to get Purnima Advani in. She's former chairperson of the National Commission for Women. No, 1 minute. Can we hear one person at a time? Purnima Advani. Purnima Advani versus Priyadarshini, who's an actor. Yes, please. Yeah.
Here it is clear-cut targeting of women in poverty, taking advantage of their poverty and exploiting them. There is no question of consent over here, because consent has to be in a position where the person knows what is happening. The girl clearly said that she is being brought here to take out photographs with her sari on, and after that she has been misled. Once you are misled, there is a misrepresentation of facts. There cannot be a consent. There is clear-cut misrepresentation of facts, and there is exploitation of
please,
poverty.
Priyadarshini.
There cannot be any question of any consent.
Priyadarshini, can't hear.
Consent has to be free consent. Consent has to be after complete knowledge of the facts. The woman does not have knowledge.
Priyadarshini, 1 minute. Priyadarshini. Priyadarshini. I am not blaming the entire industry. 1 minute. Can I just respond before you go on that track? I'm not blaming the entire industry. I'm saying everybody in India, but certainly Bollywood. Certainly. Because it's happening right next door.
No, but then Arnab, you can't.
I'm not blaming them for 1 minute. 1 minute. I'm saying 1 minute. 1 minute, please. Priyadarshini. 1 minute. Priyadarshini. The subjects of the exploitation, a lot of them are people who have come to make a living in Bollywood as actors. They have not come here to be featured in a pornographic film. They have come here to earn their living with their talent. Like Shruti will agree with me, But due to circumstances, which and economic distress, due to circumstances and economic distress, are forced into these firewall contracts, which are hugely exploitative, and find themselves unable to bring themselves out of that situation. Because on the one side, you are there as an individual, and on the other side, you have these so-called companies. Please. There's an... What did you say? You said?
Absolutely, Arnab. I will not buy that an actor goes to Bombay to become a porn star. I will not buy that. I know for a fact because I've lived amidst them. I have shot for hundreds of ads. I've shot for 2 feature films. People go starry-eyed. They're taken advantage of because sometimes they end up becoming vulnerable because Bombay is an expensive city. So it is absolutely not possible that these people are being part of these, whatever, porn, erotica, whatever it is, willingly. Absolutely not.
You are the part of the industry. You know, pornography is extremely bad, but you cannot blame the entire industry because at the end of the day,
we are not talking about blaming the industry here. We are not talking about...
is not the part of the industry. No. You are blaming the industry, entire industry. What you're trying to say is you're blaming the entire industry.
No, we did not.
You know, what you're trying to say is that...
Not at all.
I am not blaming the entire industry. These people...
No, she's not and nobody is.
Who are being exploited are also the industry. Are they not? Are these people who are being exploited not a part of the industry?
No, don't have a persecution complex on this.
Are models and actors not industry?
You don't want to be the part of it.
What are you talking about?
Walk out for it. Why this girl is not giving a complaint? My question is why this girl is not going to the police and giving the complaint?
These girls were given threats.
Well, on the other hand,
well, they did.
On the other hand, I would say, since you said Priyadarshini, you said no, 1 minute. You said Priyadarshini. I want to take it from there. Shruti and Priyadarshini, 1 minute. Priyadarshini says, and I want to bring Mamta Kale back on the debate. Just a minute. Mamta Kale and Shoaib back on the debate. Priyadarshini says, why did these women who are speaking now not complain and put out a complaint earlier? Well, I'll tell you one thing. I think that's the answer is in your question. These are women who have been exploited. Even today, they are unwilling to reveal their identities because, you know, of the persecution they have faced. Some of these women have had these videos put on all platforms. Lives have been ruined. It's not about quote-unquote stigma. It is simply the fact that this has haunted them, hurt their psyche. And I think they have not been able, Mamta, to get over the fact that just because they needed those 3,000, 4,000 rupees, they became the victims of this organized crime racket. I think it's very cruel. I think it's very cruel to come out and say, why didn't you complain earlier?
It is. Who was speaking on your channel from
I think it's extremely cruel.
She herself agreed that
Mr. Ghosh.
accepted the brief given by the creative
people. It is
people.
cruel, it is disheartening, and it is absolutely wrong on Raj Kundra and his team's part to misuse or exploit these financially distressed women. You know, to understand Raj Kundra's modus operandi is no rocket science, Mr. Goswami. He and his team used to do, they would look and identify these financially distressed women during the COVID times. And then thereafter, actually they pushed them into this flash thread in the name of erotica. And now Shoaib will come and say that these who's who of Bollywood, these self-proclaimed custodians of the Bollywood will not say anything because they have got nothing to do with it. But let me tell you one thing very clearly, Madam, can I finish? Madam, can I finish? It's my turn. I think you should allow me to finish my say.
The problem with these women is now these women are coming because now they are in the fear that they might get arrested. They might get arrested.
So you mean to say you have a problem with these women coming up now and complaining against this?
Stop glorifying
you have a problem with this. My God, hell of a person you are. Hell of a person you are. I need to give you slow claps, madam. Now you will come up and say that why did they come in open and decided to talk once Raj Kundra was arrested? Obviously, this is the right time for all of them to come out and speak.
I would only say this, viewers. See, viewers, I think I would remind everyone today I would remind everyone today, and we must understand, we speak up about women's rights all the time. We speak on various days, various occasions. There are whole brand campaigns, marketing campaigns, and cinemas which are built around the theme of women's rights. If there is one time when there is an opportunity to actually prove that you mean it, it is this. Pushing any woman, man, anyone into this kind of a ghastly situation where you have been exploited to this degree is the greatest exploitation. And if people are quiet about it, it's our responsibility to remind them. Today, many people are telling me, why are you the only channel exposing the truth on Porngate? Well, I'd only tell them we have been the only channel exposing a lot of other truths as well. And unlike others, we don't do U-turns on it. We stand by what we say. And some are yet to come, ladies and gentlemen. We always stand by what we say. I thank you very much. And let me tell you, some truths are yet to come, viewers. Read my lips. Mark my words. Some truths are yet to come.